Hi everyone! In this video I'll be teaching you how to solve the Rubik's Clock. The Rubik's Clock is a really easy puzzle and it's also really easy to learn. But before we start with the actual solving, I need to talk about how the clock turns. So, if this pin is up, this one, and you turn on the wheel next to this pin, all of the clocks around this pin will rotate like this. And if you put this pin up as well, and turn on either of these wheels, so either this one or this one, all of the clocks around this pin will also rotate. And if you put this one up as well, and turn on either of these three wheels, like this, all of the clocks around this pin will also rotate. And if you put all of them up, all will rotate. Now as you know how it turns, we can move on to how you solve the clock. And the first step is to make a cross, like this. And it's actually pretty simple. So the first thing you want to do to make the cross is match the center clock to one of the edges. So I'll start by matching this clock to this edge clock. And that can be done like this. We put this pin up, and then we match this clock to this edge using this downright wheel. And now you can see they're matched. And now we can match these two to match this one. So we can put this pin up and then match these two to this one using the down left wheel like this. And now they're matched. And now we can put up this pin to control these three to match, we can say, this one. So we can just turn this time using the up left wheel to match this one like this. And then we can just put this one up to control these four. And now we can move the mostly down cross to match this one. And now the cross is finished. If your cross ends up something like this, you can just put the rest of the pins up and then turn it all to the top to finish up the cross. Now once we solve the cross on the front, we'll continue by just flipping the clock over and solve it on this side, exactly the same. But now you might be thinking that this will just ruin the cross that we already made on the back. And it will if you're just doing wild turns. But there is a way to keep the cross on the back, and it's actually really simple. All you need to do is to make sure that you never turn on a wheel when the pin next to it is down. Because if you do that, it will ruin the cross on the back. So as long as every time you use a wheel like this and turn, you need to have the pin next to it up. And in that way, the cross will be kept on the back. So with that in our mind, we can just solve the cross on this side. So I'll do it a little faster this time. So I can match this clock with this one. And then I can put this pin up and solve these two with this one. Solve these three to this one. And that made us a free edge. So we can just put all of them up and then turn it to facing 12 o'clock. And now we just need to solve the corners, So the thing we want to do is just, we want to find a corner that is unsolved, like this one. And then all of the pins have to be up, and then you just press this down next to the corner that you want to fix. And then you just match all of the cross with this corner. Like this. And then we can put this pin back up, and now we can do this one. So we can put this pin down, and then match everything else with this corner. And now we can put this back up and do the same thing for this corner. So we put the pin down and match everything else to this corner. Like that. And now we just have one left. So we put this pin up, put this down, and then match everything to this corner, put the pin up, and then solve it. And if you did everything right and never turned on a wheel where the pin is down, the clock will also be solved on the back. And if that's the case, then congrats on solving your first clock. But if you didn't make it this time, then just watch the video again and you might be able to solve it. If you like this video and you find it helpful, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.